Let me ask you this. Why do some drugs work faster than others? Why do we say one drug is more powerful even if both work? The answer lies in how drugs bind to receptors and what happens next. In this episode, we'll explore the drug actions and receptor binding, how drugs start working, and how strong their effects are, and what that means for USMLE step 1. Let's start with the basics. Every drug works by binding to something, usually a receptor, and this binding triggers a response inside the body. But the way each drug binds and how strong the effect is can be very different. The two key words here are potency and efficacy. Potency tells you how much of a drug is needed to get an effect. A potent drug needs only a small dose to work. Think of it as how strong the punch is with a small amount. Efficacy is about how good the drug is at doing its job once it binds. A drug with high efficacy gives a strong effect even if it's not very potent. So potency is about the dose and efficacy is about the result. Some drugs act as agonists, they activate the receptor and produces a full effect. Others are partial agonists, they bind but the effect is weaker. You can't push a partial agonist to act fully, no matter how much you give. Then we have antagonists. They bind but block the receptor. Competitive antagonists compete with agonists. If you give more agonists, you can push them out. But non-competitive antagonists don't budge. They bind elsewhere or permanently, so the effect is blocked no matter how much agonist you add. There is also a rare type called an inverse agonist. Instead of blocking, it actually reduces the baseline activity of the receptor. It's like turning the volume down below the mute. You will also see graded versus quantile dose response curves. Graded curves show how much effect increases with more drug. Quantile curves show how many people respond at each dose. From this we get a therapeutic index, the safety margin. It's the ratio of the toxic dose to the effective dose. The higher the number, the safer the drug. A low therapeutic index means you need to watch the dosing very closely. Think warfarin, digoxin, lithium. These can go toxic very fast. And remember those USMLE curve questions? They love to ask about the Km and Vmax. When you add a competitive antagonist, Km goes up. You need more drug to get the same effect. But the Vmax stays the same. With non-competitive antagonist, Vmax goes down and Km stays the same. No matter how much drug you add, the maximum effect is reduced. So here is a summary. Potency is about how much drug you need. Efficacy is about how strong the effect is. Agonists turn the things on, antagonists block. Competitive ones can be pushed out. Non-competitive ones shut things down. And a therapeutic index, it tells you how safely you can use the drug. Fine. These are not just theory, they show up in real life dosing decisions and every other step 1 questions about graphs and curves. Keep practicing these ideas and soon they will become like a second nature to you. You are doing great. Keep the momentum going and every concept you master brings you closer to crushing your step 1 exam. See you in next podcast. I'm Dr. Ram here from MedMadness.